What's up YouTube? Coin Flip back for another video. Today's going to be some more auction buys and just go over some of the stuff that I've picked up lately and just wanted to kind of share that with you. So let me know what you think of some of the purchases and I will kind of go over my thought process on some of these coins and we'll just kind of go from there. So come hang out. Let's go over some cool coins. All right, I got a bunch of stuff here in envelopes from some auction buys over the last month or so, and just wanted to share those with you. I think we got 20 or so roughly, maybe just a few over that. I'll try to go over most of them. I probably won't do all of them. Some of these I'm going to save for a different video, and you'll understand why later, but basically they're slab coins. Some of them are newer things. Basically going over some other grading companies you've probably seen in the past. So anyway, we're going to save that for another video on some of the slab coins, so we will skip some of those, but let's just dive right into it. All right, first one that I have is a 1943p war nickel. This one's not the air coin with the 3 over the 2 like I've shown you in the past. This one is just an uncirculated 43 war nickel. Felt like it was a pretty good price, and for what it is, it's got some cool toning on it. And overall, it's a nice piece. I think it could reach the uncirculated state. As I've mentioned in the past, you can't always go by what somebody else has marked it at, but I think it's pretty close. I've looked at it under the scope. There's a few nicks here and there, but I do think it could get mint state. So this may be one of the coins when I do my submission soon that may go in for that. So that was the first one. Next one was a 1926S, which as you can see here is a better date, just a little bit better coin. They have it as VG. I think it's probably pretty close to that. It's a little bit better than the G category, so I'd say VG is pretty accurate. Nonetheless, better date. I love my Merc dimes. On all these, I thought they were a fair price. So next one's another Merc dime. This one's a 1937 Philly. This one may have been clean, but it does look uncirculated. But as far as looks go, pretty clean, nice looking coin. But I am concerned that it could get a details grade. So again, that's just what you get on some of the auctions. Again, you don't ever know what you're getting. That's why people sometimes do buy the slab, because you have a pretty good idea of what you're getting at that point. But anyway, fair price on that. Next one I have is a 1940 Philly. It's another Merc dime and has some really cool toning, kind of rainbow toning here on the bottom of it. Also labeled as uncirculated. Very good details on this coin. Cool toning on the back. And like I said, just like my Merc dimes, and just starting to put some stuff together for those. All right, and another Merc dime. This one's a 41 Denver. This is Gem BU, as you can see, and I think it is, and full split bands, which I did check under the scope. So again, just another coin that I may send in for grading, just because, again, it's a really nice coin, and I love my Mercs. Next up is a 1917 Denver. This is the Type 1. They have it labeled as fine. I'm not sure it will get there. I think it's probably VG. I am concerned it's possibly been cleaned, but overall, it's not one that I had. It looked like in decent shape for what I was willing to spend at the time, so I thought this would be a good one to pick up. Anyway, the Type 1 doesn't have stars underneath the eagle. I'll show you that in comparison here in a minute. But 1917 Denver, Type 1, pretty popular coin to have. Just happy to add one of these to my collection. I think they're pretty unique, pretty low mintage for the most part. Not a lot of them out there, so just having one in any condition is pretty neat. So that's really what I was after. Next up, 1928 Philly, also in F or fine grade. A little bit more details on this one, I feel like, than the previous 1917. This one's a little slicker than that, so I'm not sure it's going to get the fine. I think it's more in a VG category personally. If you're new to this is a pretty desirable year and type, the Type 1. Where this one, you can see the difference, has the stars on the bottom, where the 17 Type 1, no stars. Again, this one's a little bit shiny. That's what you just never know if they've been cleaned or not. This one has the full rim, has a little more detail in the torso area and also in the fields. And a little bit, you can see some of the details on the rim. So full date, overall, some really good details in the feather here. Obviously the high spots, not so much. So pretty cool coin. Love my Standing Liberty quarters as well. Those are pretty neat. Let's move on to the next one. Next is a 1899 O bar recorder. Again, this one has some pretty cool details on it. It's not in perfect condition by any means. It's probably in the G, maybe VG category. And like I said, you got full rim, you got the full stars, full date, and then quite a bit of detail on the back. It's a little bit dirty or marred up, and overall pretty good coin and a little bit desirable of a year. This one's another one, 1911 D barber recorder, and again, a little bit better date. This one's probably in the G4 category. So nothing spectacular, but I felt it was a fair price for what it was. Just to give you an idea, I think I spent around $8 for this quarter, but being a more desirable year, anyway, that's fair price to me. Next up was a set of steel pennies from 1943, the PDS. So, and overall, I feel like they're pretty good coins, and I just thought it'd be neat to submit a set of those at one point. A little bit of corrosion on the S, and a little bit on the P, but I think the D is in really nice shape here. And again, you're going to have a little bit of that on the steel pennies. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do other than to put them in a slab and try to preserve them. But overall, the backs of these are really good shape. Like I said, the D is in really nice shape. The S has a little bit of stuff going on over here on the right, and the P is in pretty good shape. But I think this D is definitely in mint state. So I don't know if I'll send them in to get graded. I just thought it'd be neat if they were graded and in slabs as a set. I just thought that'd be pretty cool. So I didn't have a set of these, especially in this condition. Being coin roll hunter, a lot of the stuff we see is pretty severely corroded or worn. And so anyway, I thought, again, fair price. These actually bring, they were coming in at like $5 if I recall. I think that's what I paid for the set, which I thought was pretty good. They're bringing more money than that now. So this one's in a slab. I will show you this one. This is PF69 Ultra Cameo NGC slab, and this has obviously a bunch of designations for limited edition, first release. It is one of the silver dimes, and you can just see that cameo. I just like the dimes, and that cameo is amazing. Overall, just something I thought, again, was a fair price for what it was. These aren't super desirable, but having all the other designations with the Proof 69, I didn't pay what it's worth, so I felt that was a good deal. So, and like I said, like my dimes, and thought it was a good price. I know that sounds redundant, but really, I mean, what are we doing when we're buying coins? We're looking for the deals. At least I am. And this is going to be the last one. This is a 1936, also kind of a BU uncirculated grade. Also has split bands. And overall, again, I'm a sucker for the Mercury dimes, especially when you get full split bands. This is just one that I wanted to have. I think I paid up for it, but I still, like I said, if I get this sent in and graded, I think I'm still going to be money ahead based off the year and the grading fees. Like I said, I think we'll be in good shape. I did check this one under the scope. Does have split bands, and you have to have mint state in order to get the split bands, is my understanding. So you can't get an AU, and I could be wrong on that, but if you guys want to correct me, but I'm pretty sure in order to get full split bands designation, it has to be mint state or greater. So anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. Just wanted to go over some purchases with you, and let me know what you thought of some of the coins. Let me know what you guys are working on, and we will catch you on the next one. Coin flip out.